Welcome to JMR Talks. Today we will discuss about whether experience is everything. A couple of days back, we have discussed about customer experience, employee experience, how important, to create that and all that. But today we'll, try to what you call, dug deep and, look at whether experience is everything. Does it matter actually? Okay, let's have a, what you call, brief look at what is customer experience and what is employee experience, because both of them, they are critical to what I call business success. Today the international management mantra is cost, quality and what I call service. Now as far as cost and what I call quality concerned, companies cannot compromise on that because they are facing what I call tough competition. So the only cutting edge or the only the point that could make a difference is about what I call service, right, through which you create experience to your customers and also to what your employees. What is customer experience? Customer experience refers to overall impression about of a customer, towards a vertical company, right from the initial contact to what I call post sales support, including what I call service. I'm sure every company likes to be what I call customer centric. Nobody would like to what I call annoy the customers as such, because they need customer. Customer is the king. But in their quest for expanding rapidly or chasing growth, increasing margins, sometimes knowingly or unknowingly, customer might what call take a back seat. Now, why customer experience matters? A positive customer experience, makes what I call customers loyal to the company. They promote what I call business through word of mouth marketing. They advocate for our brand, product, or service. Now come to what I call employee experience. What is employee experience? Employee experience refers to the overall satisfaction of the employee, towards what I call company or his or her what I call employment. So when the employee what I call experiences that kind of thing, he gets what I call engaged to the company. In other words, a positive employee experience results in increased productivity, employee retention, and most importantly, goes a long way in creating and sustaining a positive company culture. Fine. But does experiences everything? Do the companies what I call need to what I call bother about customer experience or employee experience? Let me share my experience during the what I call recent past in this regard. The story one. A couple of days back, we went to what I call fast food restaurant chain, and we ordered for what I call two non-vegetarian meals, one for me and one for my wife. And we waited. It was almost 30 minutes. And then when I checked with the what I call concerned person, he said he hadn't put the what I call order. So we had to wait what I call another 30 minutes. Then the what I call food arrives. Now what is the lesson from this? Time is money. If you are disrespecting your customer's time, you are spoiling your own brand. It's like what I call cutting your own legs with the what I call axe. So what is required? You need to have a streamlined what I call service experience and go on what I call refining it, because nowadays the emphasis on what I call improving. Story two. We have ordered for a what I call refrigerator, because the old refrigerator got spoiled, and we needed what I call very urgently because we had some what I call family event at home. And the person, what I call promised, that it will be delivered on the same day. But till 4 o'clock, the refrigerator has not arrived. And when I checked, they said, oh, sorry, we couldn't prepare the what I call, voucher in time. So the driver has left, maybe tomorrow I think we'll try to what I call arrange. They didn't even bother to what I call, refund my money, what I call online. So what is the lesson? Convenience is the key. Remove barriers. Focus on creating easy experience, for the people. Story three. I was trying to what I call charge my what I call TV this thing some plan. So I went to the what I call website. I have selected appropriate plan, but somehow I was advised to call their customer service executive. So I called the what I call customer service executive and what I call indicated about my plan and etc. and all that. When she was in the midst of what I call collecting all the details with an intention to do the needful, the system was down. So she called me, apologized for the same, and said she'll call me back once again. After some time, not only she called me back, but she also resolved my problem. Now look at the lesson. Follow-up is the key to success in any business. This lady was not only polite to me, but followed it up and resolved my problem. So creating a positive, customer or employee experience requires a concerted effort. For instance, look at Nordstrom, a fashion retailer, known for outstanding personalized customer experience. What is so special about Nordstrom? Some of us, may be aware they have a inverted organizational chart. Unlike other companies where you find board of directors or the MD, here customer the sales executive are at the top. That shows the amount of commitment they have towards the customer service. When you focus on creating customer and employee experience, your bottom line improves. Your employee engagement improves. Customers feel happy, and they do word of mouth. That's fine. So when the experience is everything, what is that companies or organizations could do to create customer experience and employee experience? Number one, listen to the feedback. Feedback is very, very, very important, and that too within open mind. But don't sit back just with the feedback. Take action. From time to time, check be it a customer or the employee. Is there something which the organization as such could improve? Second, provide training and support. Just now I mentioned about Nordstrom. They spent millions and millions of dollars in training their sales executive. Because that is the point where customers interact with them. They wish to create excellent and outstanding customer experience. That's the reason they are training their sales executives like that. Third, personalize the experience. Different people have different kinds of needs. Look at our hand, 5 fingers are not alike. So could we customize creating the experience depending on the specific needs of employee or customers? Next, foster a positive company culture. The other day I came across a beautiful quote. When we all stop competing with each other, and instead start collaborating, there would be celebration. So could we have a culture of collaboration wherein people help each other, creating experience for the customer, have open communication, strive for work-life balance, and last but not the least, use technology to improve the experience. Utilize technology to streamline the process, easy experience. For example, for customer support, you can have a chatbot, and for the employees, you can have a digital employee portal. But let me caution you all that creating customer or employee experience requires a company-wide effort, and most importantly, leader in general and the employees in particular, they need to have commitment to continuous improvement. When you focus on continuous improving, when you focus on taking regular feedback and acting upon it, definitely the organization will succeed in creating experience for the customer as well as for the employee. Thank you.